So my name is Jocelyn and I've been involved with the workshop for about 6 years. So 2 I volunteered and 4 I worked as an employee. So the first time I went to the workshop, I was probably in 7th grade. My brother and my sister actually worked there. And so because my mom worked all day, they would take me with them. And just walking in the doors and smelling the wood and seeing all these kids like working with the tools, it was just kind of like a kid at a candy store. Everything was just like out of the box, and it was really exciting. And I didn't really have anything to do at home. So it was a place where I can like hang out with friends, but also like create new projects. One of the things I remember creating was a scooter made out of wood. And that to me, like I've never owned a scooter, so that was like, mind blowing that I made it out of wood. Through them, I was able to go camping, like snowboarding, to lakes, even like go to the beach where like when I was living in Watsonville, I probably never got the opportunity to do because my mom was working. Because that also, like I spend more times outdoors because I was exposed to that when I was younger, and it really had like a really big impact. My relationship with science before the science workshop, I didn't really like it. I didn't like to be in class, and like it was very boring to read, the textbooks and just see the pictures of explosions on the textbooks. But going to the workshop, each time that you would go, you would explore something new. So you would make up slime. You would make slime. You would like mix baking soda with something, and it would like explode. So I really enjoy the hands-on, and I learned a lot better that way than just reading off a book and doing the homework and forgetting about it. I think some skills that I develop working at the workshop is definitely people skills, because you're working with a broad range of students and different ages. So you can have like elementary students, you can have parents, grandparents, but also like going to exploratoriums and meeting a whole different like a different setting. It's more like professional where you have to like present to an audience. Now I work at a community college, so I'm a financial aid advisor. So I help students apply for financial aid and also look for scholarships or any grants for those that are financially in need. But I do hope to someday have my own nonprofit for like outdoor education, mainly working with at-risk youth. Just overall, the energy, it's very welcoming, and the workshop feels like family also. I still have contact with Darren, Kerr, Araceli, Aurora. There was this program called Young Women in Science through the Monterey Bay Aquarium, and Kurt had heard about it, and so he volunteered me to join the program. And so at first I was really hesitant because I wasn't sure what it was about. But when I went through the program, and it was a different world, boogie boarding, kayaking, it was the first time through that program that I was able to see like what life is under the ocean. So we went scuba diving. And that's when it just like, lit this spark, and I wanted to do anything and everything to protect the ocean and the environment. He was one of the people that really made an impact on my life and kept pushing me out of my comfort zone to, pursue higher ed and even explore, because Kurt gave me that opportunity. Like, I just wanted to continue pursuing that career. So I eventually went to CSUMB, and I graduated with environmental studies, focus in education. So I wanted to continue giving that to students as well. After going through the workshop and going off to college, eventually it was kind of like it sort of circled, because then Darren reached out saying, hey, like, there's a job opportunity at the Watsonville Nature Center. So definitely having those connections also helped. But overall, every time that I go back, it's always like I'm coming home and just catching up, like I never left, basically. Yeah. Aurora also, she was like my second mom. And she would also like take care of us like when my mom wasn't around. So that was really special to me. I grew up with her kids. I'm getting emotional, sorry. Ooh, I don't know, I was gonna get emotional.
Yeah.
At the time, I also lived like across the street. So even if like I wasn't working that day, I would just still like cross over and hang out with my friends at the workshop. We'd like be sitting down, like we'd be doing our homework there, or we'd like help kids on our day off. And yeah, just spend time with them. I think what the workshop means for the residents or the community in Watsonville is opportunities. Because it really does give students like an opportunity to explore more than their community when they do take them out camping, hiking. It gives them a chance for them to be creative and not be at home all day using their phone. But also just like be outdoors and be a kid, use tools, and like just be creative. Like when new people come in, when I was working there, and they would come in and be like, "Oh my gosh, this been here for a very long time, and I've never been here before." And they just they start like grabbing the tools, start grabbing the wood, start painting, and I mean at the time and even now. It always made me feel like grateful to be working there and providing that sort of service for the students and for the community overall. The workshop is sort of like a home, but it just provides a lot of opportunities.